It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce's post-legislative luncheon is set for this morning with a buffet lunch beginning at 11 a.m. and the program getting underway this morning around 11:45 a.m. The event taking place at Coastal Pines Technical College. In attendance will be State Senator Blake Tillery, State Representative Stephen Meeks, and State Senator Buddy DeLoach. They'll recap the legislative session which took place this year in Atlanta at the state capitol. WIFO-FM will be on hand. We'll bring you comments tomorrow and all next week here on the local news. Once again, this is the annual Chamber of Commerce's post-legislative luncheon taking place this morning at Coastal Pines Technical College. Once again, the buffet lunch gets underway at 11 a.m. Still no details from the Jesup PD on the Monday afternoon shooting at Food Line. Once again, fortunately, no one was shot or injured, but a number of vehicles in the parking lot sustained damage from bullets fired that afternoon. Police have said that several suspects were apprehended, and at the last report they were conducting interviews, but no word of any arrest or charges. Shooting discussed at the Tuesday City Council meeting. Commissioner Tim Cockfield expressing concerns about Briarwood Apartments as the shooting Monday began at Briarwood and spilled over to the Food Line parking lot. Cockfield suggested the council invite District Attorney Keith Higgins to the city meeting to discuss what the council could do about the situation at Briarwood. Once again, we're hoping to get a press release about the Monday afternoon shooting, but we're still waiting for the information from the Jesup PD. We've been informed before that City Manager Rose Marcus has imposed a new guideline which requires City Attorney to approve all press releases from the Jesup PD. Once again, we're waiting for any information on arrest, charges, whether any of those involved in the shooting are still at large. Is it safe to shop in the area? All this information would be helpful to citizens of the city of Jesup. We'd like to receive that information as soon as possible. But again, the shooting occurred Monday. Today's Thursday, and the media and the public still have no information. For years, the police chief had the authority to release the information, but once again, that policy now has been changed. City attorney has to approve all press releases before being sent out. So we're still waiting on that press release at this time. It's been three days since the shooting it's been 3 days since the shots were fired at the Food Line parking lot in Jesup, and still no details or information from the Jesup PD. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, we've got more from the County Commissioner's work session, which took place this week, in which the topic was the rapid response position with the Wayne County Emergency Medical Services, as the proposal was to eliminate the position altogether. No decision was made at the work session. The issue was tabled once again as commissioners felt a lot of good information was received at the work session. They simply state they want to help the ambulance service in response time. Here is part of the discussion with Commissioner Tim Hopkins stating this rapid response position was created. He asked if it's not needed, why was it created in the first place?
I mean, we're severely understaffed, and to even think about eliminating this position, to me, we're reducing our ability to respond to the citizens.
This is about
even more.
And not only reducing, you're leaving Wayne County to liability. I'm listening to you. I work with procedure. I understand about the training. I understand about the liability from where I work at, the nuclear facilities. So you're talking my language. I fully understand and respect exactly what's happening here and what his position is. He's your last resort if nobody else can. So he's got 3 or 4 different hats he wears.
Yes, sir.
Wherever he's needed. If we don't have him, if you're out of pocket, we have nobody. Y'all are doing EMS and fire department.
That's right.
And if you look at Brantley County, you're talking about 2.5 trucks or 5 calls. So you're 17 calls a day. They've got 2 people that ride. Some of them ride the truck and don't ride the truck. I'm hearing all this comparison because that's what I want to see is how are we conducting ourselves business-wise compared to other counties. And it seems to me, everything I've been quiet and I've been listening to everything that's been said here. And the conclusion that I'm coming to is we're doing everything we can, and this job was created. If it wasn't needed, why was it created? And now when it's created, you've got what, 3,000 or 4,000 more calls a year?
Probably.
So I mean, and you're doing 2, you're doing fire and EMS.
Well, I can tell you in 2020 there was 4,419.
That's just why I'm listening to the evidence that's being put before me, and I'm neutral. I'm just listening to what you're saying, what you've compared, what you've communicated. I've heard to my fellow commissioners what they've asked you, and to me, it's obvious this position is needed desperately.
And again, once again, that's part of the long discussion about the rapid response position. Currently, the county is facing a lawsuit because no ambulance was available for a 911 call made back in 2021. County hoping to solve this problem of not enough ambulance services to cover the county as the volume of calls continues to rise each year. EMS Director Richard Johnson stated at the meeting that they need additional help. Currently, the county is advertising for 3 positions with the ambulance services, but so far no one's applied for the jobs. They say EMTs and paramedics are a dying breed, and they say those that work do it for the Don't do it for the money, but for the love of the job. Again, we'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Once again, the issue was tabled at the work session. The Wayne County Board of Education has their next meeting set for this coming Tuesday, April 25th at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. On the agenda, resolutions and recognitions, the Good as Gold program recognition. Dr. Burge will recognize the Good as Gold recipients from the Maintenance and Transportation Department. They'll hand out the Bill Bennett Murphy Community Service Award. Under items of business, they'll discuss capital outlay projects, transportation information, also discuss a community center lease and land, middle school athletics, once again on the agenda, field trips on the agenda, executive session to discuss personnel. Once again, all this taking place this coming Tuesday, April 25th at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Every year, the state takes time to remember victims of violent crimes in what is called Crime Victims Week, and local District Attorney Keith Higgins and the Brunswick Judicial Circuit has announced a Crime Victims Memorial Ceremony will take place here in Wayne County on Wednesday, April 26th at 5:30 p.m. at the Wayne County Courthouse. National Crime Victims Week is Monday, April 24th through Friday, April 28th. Here in Wayne County, a memorial wall will be on display inside the courthouse. If you're not able to attend Wednesday's ceremony, you're invited to stop by and look at the memorial wall, which will be on hand all next week. Remember Wayne County victims of violent crimes. Once again, the ceremony is set for Wednesday, April 26th at 5:30 p.m. at the Wayne County Courthouse. This is Junior Senior Prom Weekend for Wayne County High School. This year's theme is Golden Jubilee, in which all the students have a fun and safe weekend. Law enforcement state they'll be on alert, and again, they encourage all students to have a great time, but be smart and safe. Make an enjoyable weekend. Again, Junior Senior Prom this weekend for Wayne County. The theme again, Golden Jubilee. On Saturday, the Wayne County Board of Tourism's inaugural Porch Fest will take place downtown from 2 to 5 p.m. on the porches and churches in the neighborhoods of Old Town Jesup, bordered by Brunswick Bay, Wayne, and Plum Streets. Visitors can park at Crack Williams Park or at the lot between First Baptist and Fairhaven. They state visitors are asked not to park in the areas around the host sites. Restroom facilities are available at Crack Williams Park. Visitors are encouraged to ride golf carts, buggies, bicycles, or walk between the host sites. Traffic in the area is asked to use caution and avoid the streets when possible. A map of the event will be available at the information tent, which will be located on the corner of Brunswick and Plum Streets. After the Porch Fest, the Wayne County Arts Council is hosting the Magnolia Mile at Union Station Brewing beginning at 7 p.m. this Saturday. This event's free and open to the public. Union Station is located at 106 Southwest Broad Street. And Saturday, April 23rd, they say it will be a great day in Jesup with the inaugural Porch Fest from 2 to 5 and Magnolia Mile performing at Union Station at 7 p.m. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.